Rumors of Diddy's disturbing activities with male artists going on behind closed doors have long stopped being just the gossip you read on social media. As one rapper after another starts outing the infamous music mogul, fans get the feeling some of those allegations may not just be rumors, and it seems like Diddy's shenanigans are over because some high-profile celebrities finally found courage and revealed how Diddy tried to lure or even blackmail them into making certain intimate favors for him. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Celeb Live Channel. Today, I'm going to talk about celebrities who came very close to expose Diddy's intimate encounters with men, and these are the stories about the infamous producer approaching them directly. So make yourself comfortable and let's get started with the first victim. Well, believe it or not, Diddy's exposure has started long before this year, and it all began in 2009 when the exhibit discussed an incident where he found himself in an awkward situation while hanging out with the music producer and superhead in Miami during a New Year's party. Diddy invited X to spend the rest of the night in the club with him and others. And when they reached the venue, Exhibit said he saw some things he didn't expect. As Exhibit recalls his experience that night, so then Diddy is doing his business. We go down and get a drink. We sitting there bobbing to the music, and then Superhead point over to the corner. There's two dudes kissing. I'm like, what the fiaf is this? Then she point in another direction, and there's another dude over there, but naked dancing. As the rapper recalls, he left the place immediately, leaving Diddy to enjoy his night with the club of half-naked men, and he never spoke about that shocking experience to anyone. Exhibit was trying to find a logical explanation to what had happened, but it was hard for him to believe that Diddy randomly chose the venue to walk in, and there was a huge amount of doubt that the music producer had no idea what kind of club he takes his friend to. Apparently, the West Coast rapper escaped right on time because who knows how this night could have ended for him. And if this was just a shy attempt to lure Exhibit into his bed, as the years passed by, Diddy stopped being cautious at all, and he even spent his time grooming teenage boys like Justin Bieber and Usher. I have talked about both of them in my previous videos, so be sure to check them out if you need the details of these disturbing relationships of an adult with a teething teenager. And while Justin Bieber hasn't yet admitted anything about his mysterious 48 hours with the music producer, another alleged victim of Diddy's unsaturated appetite for boy Usher has spilled beans on his life with the music producer under the same roof. 14-year-old Usher was sent to live with Puff to learn a bit more about the show business, and according to him, he had learned and seen more than enough. As Usher said during his interview, I got a chance to see some things. I went there to see the lifestyle, and I saw it. While I don't care about Diddy's intimate life when both parties are of age and give their consent, it seems like Diddy doesn't play fair all the time, and the majority of his love adventures feature intoxicating people, bribing, blackmailing, or even forcing them to perform certain favors for the music mogul. Apparently, being so powerful and influential adds to Diddy's excitement, and he wants to see to what lengths he can go and what money can buy him. As the infamous producer once stated, it's power. See, if I could make a man suck my stick, I could make people do anything for money. Ever since Diddy made his appearance in the show business, the rumors of him swinging both ways started to circulate among fans. For decades, people have talked about how he got his 1994 Bad Boy deal by being on his knees for his mentor Clive Davis. There have been even speculations that Clive and Diddy were having an affair that had lasted for 5 years, and it's hard to say whether Diddy agreed to this freely or if he was forced. In 2013, Davis publicly came out as bisexual in his autobiography, The Soundtrack of My Life. In the book, he admits to having his first experience with a man was in the 70s, and since it was a satisfying experience, he couldn't miss a chance to do it again and again. Unlike his mentor Clive, Diddy doesn't speak about his intimate preferences, but with all rumors going on in the recent decades, I can say that his image of a womanizer is so non-credible that I basically see it crumbling. Well, considering that Diddy wouldn't be making so much money if he admitted that he was sleeping with men because of his fan base and their ideas about not straight men, many people speculate that Diddy took a page out his mentor's playbook and that's why he behaves the same way. But if Clive only promised Diddy fame and success in exchange for some favors, the Bay Boy Records owner went way further with his methods of persuasion, and that's how he basically corrupted the entire hip-hop industry. As one fan wrote, it is a very serious problem in the industry. Diddy is sickening. Clive Davis did things to Diddy, so Diddy is doing it to the other men's stars. Not right. And another user added, it's time for all the honest people come out together against all the corrupt with everything in Hollywood. They need a movement called Honest Hollywood. But it seems like things are already coming out, and the level of rumors surrounding Diddy's intimate life has reached its peak. And not only fans are now reading between the lines, famous people themselves being vocal about Diddy's love life and the potential boyfriends he has among high-profile celebrities. While I could never suspect this, but it seems like Diddy has been seeking certain favors from his longtime friend actor Will Smith. Their friendship, as they prefer to call it, can be traced back to the 90s. where each of them was working hard to make it in Hollywood, Will as an actor and Diddy as a rapper. So these two have definitely had their share of fun at multiple parties. And now that they both have enough money in their pockets to throw expensive bash themselves, they allegedly organize private parties for men only, which only adds to the speculations that the actor and the producer have been intimate at some point. Plus, we don't have to forget that Will is kind of married to Jada Pinkett Smith for 25 years, but it has always been speculated that neither of them is happy in this union, especially with Jada confessing that she was against the wedding and was literally crying on her big day. Apparently, Will's union with Diddy was a part of Jada's reluctant behavior, and since then, she made Will's life a living hell by constantly humiliating him, cheating on him in revenge, and even airing their dirty laundry in public. However, Jada still respects her husband and Diddy's dirty secret and never said a thing about their relationship. On the other hand, there are artists who are not afraid to expose Diddy's intentions, like 50 Cent. 50 Cent recalled a disturbing episode between Diddy and himself when the Bay Boy Records owner openly hinted the rapper that he wanted to have some fun with him alone. As 50 revealed, he said something to me one time a long time ago. At Chris Lighty's wedding, he told me he'd take me shopping. I looked at him like, what did you just say? As 50 Cent explained, some statements that Diddy makes sound like he's fruity. And I'm quite sure that both Diddy and 50 understood the meaning of this shopping offer. Well, while some established artists are being vocal about Diddy's intimate proposals, it's still obvious that the producer's influence on the young rappers is huge, and just like Justin Bieber and Usher, they feel uncomfortable to even talk about their possible encounter with the infamous producer. Just look what happened to Ike Osiris. On the Breakfast Club radio show, he was asked about the craziest rumor he'd heard about himself.
Nah, I ain't gonna say that. I heard about that though, but I ain't about to say that. But
What was
it?
It was clearly visible that Osiris didn't want to answer until the hosts pushed him into it, saying you and Diddy. They say you and Diddy. And while the rapper still was hesitant to mention anything that could expose Diddy, another host said it out loud. They said that he was Diddy's boy toy. At that point of conversation, Osiris had no choice but to talk about this episode, and it looked like he didn't even want to touch the whole topic of his potential relationships with Diddy. So as the young rapper was forced to say, he read in the tabloids that had been seen in Jamaica with the bad boy legend, and apparently many people immediately sensed another love affair in its bloom. Osiris looked embarrassed before he made any explanation, and boy, I doubt anyone believed him when he said, I don't know what happened about that. Yeah, I heard it, but it be crazy little talk and stuff. I ain't worried about it. A lot of people don't care about that. Ike Osiris added that Diddy was in other part of the island, but his whole body language suggested that he was lying and hiding something from the hosts. Well, Ike Osiris could be another young talent that is scared to experience Diddy's wrath, and many fans hope that the time for him to admit the truth will come soon. Since some prominent male artists have been brave to at least hint at Diddy's disturbing activities, people hope that the others would follow their example because it may take a whole lot than a couple of rappers to bring the music mogul down. As one user commented, Diddy's time is up. He's old and he's going through a humiliation ritual. And another user mentioned, I guess it's Diddy time. They taking him down? Wonder why? By what it looks, celebrities are just waiting for the music mogul to crack up and lose it, so in this case, there would be a solid proof against him. And maybe, with some luck, not only his secrets about dirty love affairs with men would surface, but his other deplorable activities as well. And what do you reckon? Are these people trying to pressure Diddy into revealing his nasty secrets? And is this a part of the plan of making him crack up and spill beans about his criminal activities? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'm eager to know what you're thinking. And in the meantime, check my other videos about Diddy's love life, because many of his actions doesn't match with his image of a womanizer. Well, that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned, and I promise to be back very soon